start packing the import show that we had on April 11th on Whatnot. So let's go ahead and get it started. We've got a lot to pack. We've got, I think, what is it, 32 packages to ship. Some of them are large boxes, some of them are just envelopes. So, like I said, we've got a lot to pack. So our first item that we're going to pack is Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse for the Nintendo Switch. This is brand new. This is going to Alvarado XD. And y'all, we do have a show tomorrow on Whatnot at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is a Pokemon Plus show. There are some games in the buy it now. Everything has pictures. Everything's already listed on there. There's some really, really exclusive Pokemon plushes from the Pokemon Center, as well as some that are just exclusive and rare from Japan. So be sure to bookmark that and check it out. So that was the first package. Next, we're doing A. Ramirez 2113, and they picked up this copy of Pokemon Blue, or Pokemonsters Blue, for the Super Game Boy. And that all in there. Let's see, where's that box? I have a little tiny box for it. It's got some oil on it. I don't want to sit in that. Actually, let me see if I can fit in here.
Just like take one step forward. Thank you.
Alright, so that's not going to fit in there.
Whoa!
General's playing Fortnite right now. We got the puppy dog assisting in the packing. Alright. 2 down. 30 to go. Alright, so the next one is going to Bjorland, and it is Hiraguchi, or Hagurashi, When They Cry. That did not go as smoothly as planned. But anyways, it's this PlayStation 2 game right here. Had a little stickiness on it. Alright. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the box that this is gonna fit in the best. That'll work. Maybe that'll work. Let's see, what else do I have? That'll work. Perfect. Sorry, I don't need to have the back turned. Okay, so next we have Chef Fish. Chef Fish is going to come by and pick up her stuff. So that makes it easy. Chef Fish is one of our lovely moderators on Whatnot, so we always appreciate her coming and hanging out in the streams and buying stuff and just all around being a good friend. Okay, up next we have Colts Joe. Colts Joe got 5 items. So they picked up Mario Party 2, Loose Cart. They picked up Final Fantasy Tactics for the PlayStation. They picked up Biohazard Code Veronica for the PS2. CIB. Yeah. Comes with a Devil May Cry Trial Edition disc, as well as the Code Veronica disc. They also picked up a copy of Paper Mario or Mario Story in Japanese. And they picked up a copy of
shit!
Chrono Cross for the PlayStation.
Oh my god!
5th place. Everything in there all nice. Like I said, this is going to Colts Joe. All 5 items in there. We have Cran Apple. I Crayon Apple picked up Tales of Destiny for the PlayStation. So this does have a broken case. It is noted in the listing. It's got the spine cards and everything too. So I wrapped it in the bubble mailer, and then we're going to put it in the box. So like I said, this is going to Stand Up. And I apologize, y'all. I can't see the chat from where I'm at, and I don't have my phone on me. So I do apologize if you're saying stuff. I can't see it right now. But I appreciate you being here. Thank y'all so much for all the love and support always. Y'all have been amazing. Just keeping us motivated and like, you know, I just appreciate y'all being there. Okay, so up next we have DJ Impact 777. And I don't know why I put this stuff on here like this. I put everything upside down when I was stacking it all up, so did not make it easy for me. Okay, so DJ Impact 777 picked up a copy of Grandia for the PlayStation 2. They also picked up a copy of Donkey Kong 3 for the Super Famicom. And they picked up a copy of Final Fantasy VII International for the PlayStation. And it is missing the manual, so that is noted on the back. Let's see. I'm like, everything's like slightly off-sized right now. I don't have all the right size boxes. I need to order some more from Beeline soon. And like I said, that's going to DJ Impact 777. General's going upstairs to get me another PlayStation 2 controller. Spent a little bit of time cleaning one, and then as I was cleaning it, I didn't pay attention to the cord until I was cleaning it, and the cord had some gashes in it that were exposing the wire, so I'm going to have to replace the cord on that controller. So that one won't be going to the customer. But, let's see here. Okay, so this one's going to Dreadful God X, and they picked up this white, Glacier White PS Vita in box. Has the charger in there and the Vita in there. It's all wrapped up. Looks really nice. The box is in amazing shape, too. It just, it amazes me how good the, boxes are when you pick them up in Japan. Like, they're in such good shape. So. You know, I'm big about recycling boxes, so. There's some packing peanuts in here, protecting the bottom. And And then there's bubble wrap for the top. Like I said, that is going to Dreadful God X. I need to add a little bit more bubble wrap to the side. It's just wiggling just a little bit too much. And then we'll put shipping over here. I feel better about that. Okay, like I said, that is going to Dreadful God X. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So up next we have Foxy Grandpa, and Foxy Grandpa picked up 3 items. He picked up this red PS Vita in box. It's in there. Underneath all these papers, there's a red Vita in there. So it's right there. And the charger's in there and all the documentation's in there. Sure it gets all tucked in there nice and neatly. I don't understand why the red one has the like plain white box and all the other ones have had much more like graphically decorative boxes, but I don't know. Foxy Grandpa also picked up a N64 controller pack, and he picked up a copy of Star Fox 64 CIB Japanese. Where is that box? Is this the box I was going to use for that? And it's we're also starting to get to the end of our like good bubble wrap stuff. We're out of all the small bubble wrap, so all we're left with is the big bubbles. And sometimes it makes it hard to pack everything because it takes up too much space in the box. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Got that in there. Got the little packing slip in there. Let's put a little bit of bubble wrap on top, and then I'm going to cut this box down. Maybe? Probably. Maybe. Let's see. Maybe I'll just cut this piece of bubble wrap and stick it in there. I can't believe it's already the 12th of April. Like, this month has gone by so fast. And like, I don't think we're gonna be able to go back to Japan in May, but we're talking about possibly going back in June. And then we're supposed to go to Dominica this summer. We're supposed to go to India in November or December. So many travel plans, and it's just like this year is just flying by. There we go. Alright, so this is going to Foxy Grandpa. Alright, up next we have Gold Tsunami, and they picked up Ratchet and Clank Deadlocked. And this is a special gift package. This is a Japanese import game. Y'all know my rules. If it's less than $50, then it goes in an envelope. Well, 45, so we can get it in there. Usually it's because we don't want to charge priority shipping for games, and the bubble mailers have, like, I have not had any games or any DVDs get damaged shipping in a bubble mailer, and we've been doing this for like 5 years now, so. And I say that, and this one's got that slip cover, so it's making it a little difficult, so we'll just put it in a box. I tried to pre-make boxes before the show started, so I might have to run and go grab a few more boxes. You're fine, Spectre. The dog pushed his ball underneath the camera, so he's a little sad right now. Alright, so that was Gold Tsunami. Alright, up next is J. David, and J. David picked up 4 items. They picked up this. Okay, so they picked up this One Piece game. Sorry, I had to make sure I had everything that was on there. One Piece game. They picked up this PS4 Demon Slayer collectible box. They picked up this Game Boy Pocket kiosk. I have to be really careful because the screen does have some scratches on it, so I want to make sure that I'm protecting that. And then they also picked up this super cool ocean blue PS2 that's CIB from Japan. So it's like that, the PlayStation Blue, but it's a translucent PlayStation. Really, really pretty. gonna fit if I do it that way. It's not gonna fit if I do it that way. Better. Tuck a little bit of bubble wrap down the sides, just to protect it as best as we can in shipping. Like I said, there is some damage on the box that was shown in the stream. So other than that, the box is like super nice. So I want to protect it as best as I can. Good. There we go. I also want to make sure that this fits in the box because the PlayStation box itself is ever so slightly tall. And so it's already kind of pushing the limits of the box. Kiosk, whatchamacallit. Let me put this in this box. Just because it has some strength to it, and I'm not going to worry about that, like flopping around. Okay, and then the one-piece game. I definitely try very hard to think about how these items are going to be shuffled around in the box and make sure that, you know, y'all's stuff is taken care of. Treat it like if it was mine. I'm probably going to put a little bit more bubble wrap on the front side of that PlayStation. Pretty good about that. That feels like it's gonna, there's like, you know, almost 2 inches of bubble wrap on the side of the PlayStation that's like facing outward. So I feel like, you know, if anything's gonna bump into that box, it's gonna hit the bubble wrap, and that's gonna protect the PlayStation box on the inside. So I'm not so worried about that. We've got some extra bubbles in there. So that should help take care of that. All right. Sorry. This is a big box. So And I'll make sure that it says Fragile on it before it gets shipped out tomorrow. Doesn't have any lithium batteries in there. Alright. So that is that. Yeah, I had a really hard time. Like I've mentioned it before, it's like I should have boxes for consoles since we do sell consoles in box a lot. They're hard to find the right size box for, and so I do buy boxes from Home Depot from time to time, but then they're these huge, huge packing boxes for like moving. So, you know, it's one of those where it's like, do I buy this because it fits, or where did it go? Okay, that scared me. Or do I find something that works, like Amazon return item or something? All right. So this next one is going to Javana's brother, and this is a copy of Pokemon Stadium, Japanese. Huh, that one was easy. It's like after struggling with that last box, I do appreciate when there's a easy to pack box. Okay, up next we have McSqueezy, and McSqueezy won the buyer appreciation game. It looks like they were able to enter by the form on the homepage rather than actually purchasing something. So, you know, if you haven't purchased something from anybody in a stream but you want to enter that buyer appreciation, you, on Whatnot, you go to the profile page and there's a way for you to enter in for the buyer appreciation giveaway stream. Or giveaway, whatever it is. Giveaway. So yeah, so that's going to McSqueezy. Alright, so up next we have Pokemon Fire Red, and this is going to Moonrider 177, and that is this game right here. So I do have a box for this. Where do I have a box for this? Do I not have a box for this? Where's all the boxes? Dang it. Okay. Be right back. I gotta go grab a couple boxes. No, Spencer. You gotta wait, Mom. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. I ran out of boxes because I used the box for something else. So. Alright. So this is Pokemon Fire Red. And this goes into a box. One, it's over a $50 game, and two, you can't put a cardboard box in an envelope. It's just not going to get there safely. And now my dog thinks it's time to play. No, Bubby, we can't play yet. Not right now. Alright, and that's going to Moonrider 177. Okay, up next we have Mr. Juan Up, and they picked up this IPS Nintendo new 3DS metallic blue inbox, and it's got the IPS screen. I think this is going to fit in this priority box. I think. Perfect. And that was going to Mr. Juan Up. Alright, next we have a giveaway winner. And what did I do? Oh, okay. And so the giveaway winner is getting a Kit Kat and a random 3DS game. This is Monster Hunter 4. And it is a Japanese 3DS game. Like I said before, we are having a Pokemon plush stream tomorrow, so definitely check it out. 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Lots of exclusive Pokemon Center plushes from Japan. There's actually a couple like really hard to find exclusive like Detective Pikachu plushes, a Detective Pikachu keychain. Some really cool stuff, so definitely check that out. Alright, so up next is M Wood 21885, and they picked up a copy of GoldenEye 007 Japanese and a copy of Mario Kart 64 Japanese. Okay. So up next we have Normand and Sergio 2013, and they picked up this PS Vita. It's black with a charger. I don't have enough envelopes. Go. So let's go to Normand and Sergio. Okay. Up next we have OTY Matt 2513, and they picked up 3 items. They picked up Castlevania for the PlayStation 2. Oh, I did this again. Flip, Eric. Okay, so OTY Max. So they picked up Rumble Roses Japanese import. They picked up a copy of Castlevania, also for the PS2, and a copy of the Chocobo 10th Anniversary Collector's Edition. I think that'll all fit in here. It's so funny. I remember when Rumble Roses came out, and it was like, oh my gosh, this is such a risque game, and now we're like, yeah, that's nothing. General just showed me a game called Martha's Dinner, I believe that's what it's called, and oh my gosh, I was like, whew, okay, alright. Alright, and that is going to OTY Mac. Alright, up next is Quick Flip Eric. He picks up 3 copies of Dino Crisis. He got 1 copy of House of the Dead 2 for the Dreamcast, 2 Biohazard 2 and Director's Cut bundles, and 1 copy of Biohazard Code Veronica for the Dreamcast. Quite a little haul right there. I think. Yeah. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Alright, up next is a Kit Kat sampler. So they get 4 different flavors of Kit Kat. So they're going to get an orange chocolate, a 4 cafe, a biscuit, and a matcha tea flavored Kit Kat. This was a giveaway. Yeah, I'm starting to worry because it's getting hot in Texas and, you know, chocolate melts. So I don't know how much longer I'll be able to sell chocolate items or gummy items for that matter. So buy your chocolates now. Okay, so up next is going to Seabass the Great. And Seabass did a little streamer support. So Seabass is getting 2 little Kit Kats. Alright, up next is Sean C. 137, and they picked up 2 copies of the Brave Fencer Musashi. One has a special trading card in it, which is right here. So, right there. I guess it was a game or something, like a card game, maybe? I don't know. General knows more about it. I'm just the packer. store our bubble wrap in the shed, and it's kind of been humid and raining a lot, so there's some condensation in some of our bubble wrap, so I've been having to kind of avoid those pieces. But that is going to Sean C. Alright, up next we have Sick Boy 4, and they picked up Siren 2 and Siren for the PS2. And then they also picked up Biohazard Outbreak file, which is this game right here for the PS2. We are moving right along, y'all. We are almost done packing for the night. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me while I get this done. It definitely keeps me motivated. And like I said, we do have that Pokemon show tomorrow. Be sure to check it out. Even if you're not a big fan of Pokemon plushes, if you know somebody that is, share it with them. All of the Pokemon plushes have pictures up already. If there's details about them, like if we know like when they were released, like we have a special airport Pikachu, and a couple other like exclusive ones. We have that information in there. A lot of them have tags still. They're in excellent condition, if not brand new. So be sure to share that show with your friends, people that like Pokemon, people that like plushies. There are some really good deals. Plus, there's all the Buy It Now stuff. So previous games from past shows that we haven't sold yet, those are all available in the Buy It Now. And if you want to get snacks, you can buy them directly from my channel, Miss Malice on Whatnot, and I will send you out a box tomorrow. All right. So up next is Stuntman, and Stuntman got a Miss Malice sample box. So they're getting 4 Kit Kats, and they should actually get 1 more Kit Kat, so and a piece of candy. So here's a piece of candy. I have to go run upstairs and grab them another Kit Kat. Wait. I know I had a Kit Kat over here. That's an American Kit Kat. I'll be right back. I swore it would be a Japanese one. Stay there, buddy. Alright, and they get a biscuit flavored Kit Kat. Plus they get the mystery game, which is another copy of Monster Hunter 4. Alright. That's a much better looking controller. So this is the controller for the PlayStation 2 that I was mentioning earlier. That the controller, as I was cleaning it, had some damage. So I wasn't gonna send the controller with the damaged cable. So this one just has a little bit of sticker residue right here, so we're gonna get that off. And this is going to Guzman. Alright, so Guzman got a PS2. It is tested, it is working, it comes with a memory card. This is a Japanese PS2. There's the power cord. There's the AV cables. Let's get that all tucked in there. Memory card, controller, memory card. Alright. Thank goodness for Amazon boxes. Cord, memory card, Slippy. And since this box is so large, I am kind of wrapping it like unnecessarily with extra bubble wrap. Like I said, I don't have a good sized box right now for the consoles. Alright, that is Guzman 928. Okay. So up next is, let's see here, Tigo 787, and they picked up a copy of Zelda Majora's Mask loose. next is Vengeful Wookie, and they picked up this white PS Vita with the charging cable. I got scared, y'all. I thought I ran out of bubble wrap for a second. I was like, no, I only have like 4 packages left. Tape, not bubble wrap. It's been a long day. Alright, so that is Vengeful Wookie. Okay, up next we have Volcom Boy. And they picked up 2 items. They picked up Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. And they picked up Nintendo DS Basketball 3-on-3. This is a really fun game too. So, no. I can. Alright, Volcom Boy. Okay, up next we have Wizard JR, and they picked up 5 items. They picked up a copy of Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. They got F-Zero X. They picked up Banjo-Kazooie 2. They picked up Ogre Battle 64. And they picked up Mario Party, the original. Worth mentioning or not, but since it's spring cleaning time, you know, everybody kind of getting their stuff out and cleaning it. If you have cart-based games, now is a good time, especially since the weather is changing. It might have been snowing where you are, or there's like been a lot of humidity in the air, or like you live in Texas, we've had lots and lots of rain recently. To clean your carts, you can use a 1-up card, which looks like this, and you just take it and you wipe it on the inside of the cartridge. There's a wet side and a dry side, so you use alcohol on the wet side, wipe it down, and then you use the dry side, and that'll help clean off your contacts. If your contacts are really, really dirty and like kind of turning green and corroded, not necessarily corroded, but they can be corroded. If they're looking a little rough, then you can use Tarnex in the black bottle, and it literally says for corrosion, for like brass parts. Use that with a Q-tip, and you just wipe it over the contacts. You let it sit for maybe a minute, then you're going to want to wipe it off General Mouse uses alcohol. You can use alcohol. You can use a moistened Q-tip. You can use the 1-Up card, but you just want to make sure that you take the product off after you're done using it, so that it doesn't continue to it won't eat through the card or anything like that. But you don't want chemicals going inside your console. But if you ever have a game that's just not working, and you don't want to just keep shoving a dirty cart into your console, those are some options that you can do to fix it. You can also use a Q-tip with alcohol and wipe down the contacts. You can also get a cart that'll clean the contacts inside the console. So just because your cart doesn't read the first time you use it, don't give up. Especially after the winter time with the humidity, with it being humid outside because it's raining, because of spring, all of that. And clean your carts, clean your consoles, and that will make a difference. Okay, so up next we have Xchaka, and they picked up this PlayStation Final Fantasy collection. It has 4, 5, and 6. It's 3 discs. I just think it's cool. It reminds me of the Nirvana album every time I see it. Also, if you have a cart-based system and you're using like a N64, make sure that you have the right tray for your game. So if it's a Japanese N64, it works for Japanese games unless you get the cart slot adapter. You can order it from Etsy, or you can cut it and make it work yourself. And if it's a PlayStation 1 or a PlayStation 2, those are region locked, so you have to have a Japanese PlayStation 1 or 2 to play those games. Those are obviously not cart-based, those are disc-based. But, I was going through some of our recent returns from Amazon, and one person was like, they returned a Japanese game because it just didn't work. It was a brand new game, and the only thing I can think of is that they had an American console, because the disc should read if they're using it on the correct console. But a lot of times people don't know what they're buying. They see, this really expensive game is worth, like $400, but I can get it for super cheap, because they're not paying attention that it's an import game or whatever. So it's kind of important to know. Y'all are all gamers, y'all can know that. I'm just preaching to the choir. Y'all. Anyways, alright, so the last but not least is going to Xenotech. And Xenotech picked up Kingdom Hearts Final Mix Japanese. So like I said, it's an import game. It is not region free. It's region locked. You can play it on a Japanese PS2. Only on a Japanese PS2. And yeah. So that is our last item, y'all, for the night. What do y'all think of the new overlay for the background of the YouTube? We just realized that we've been paying for OBS, like Ultra or whatever it is, the paid service for the last year, and we haven't been utilizing any of the benefits of that. So I was like, oh, well, let's just put some new overlays on the stuff. So we have a new overlay for the stream coming up tomorrow too. So hopefully that will, add some pizzazz to our shows. But with that being said, and the last item being packed, I appreciate y'all for hanging out. Thank y'all so much for always being here, all the love and support, all the purchases, just the cheering in the background. We appreciate y'all just being here for us. Y'all don't have to buy anything. We just appreciate the community that we've built over the last year and a half. Don't forget the Pokemon show tomorrow. If you know people that are into Pokemon, definitely send them our way. 5 p.m. Central Standard Time on Whatnot. We will be doing the Pokemon plushes. There's games in the Buy It Now. There's also going to be some Pokemon cards. If you are looking for Japanese snacks, you can purchase them in General Malice's stream tomorrow, or you can purchase them directly from my account. I have a marketplace open where all of my items are available 24 hours a day, and I will ship them the same day if I can. If you order them at midnight, obviously I'll ship them the next morning. But yeah, I'm trying to get my account up to 1,000 items sold so I can do a little bit more stuff with my account right now because I've only sold like 50 items or 30 items. There's a little, they hold your money a little bit longer, so I'm working on that on mine. That's why I usually stream from General Malice's account, but I'll be doing more giveaway streams once a month, and I would like to do them directly from my account. So, again, I appreciate y'all being here. See y'all tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and with that, I will see y'all later. Bye.